See, I give me good things you do, they make me know. Oh no, no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come pull us out. I want to make me there. Pull us out. Girl, I want making you pull us out. I feel like making you pull us out. No, pull us out. I want to make me there. Pull us out. Girl, I want making you pull us out. I feel like making you pull us out. Pull us out.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find why I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is up to guess. I try to need you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Go to both of us. Don't worry. We'll still meet to play. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
All right,
Today,
all right.
yeah, we're
Ladies and
ready to
gentlemen.
go. Yeah, go on.
Welcome to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. It is your boy Priest, and I'm here with my main man, Fire. It is the finals of the Harmattan Split. Day 3. The champion of the Harmattan Split is about to be revealed right after all of this action that we are about to have on your screen. But before that, I think can we take a look at the leaderboard? Do we have the leaderboard on deck? If we do, I would love to see what the leaderboard is looking like right now, because yesterday's games were absolutely insane. But before that as well, I would also like to let you guys know that the giveaway is not over just yet. We still got a giveaway loading. But before we get into that one, take a look at the leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. 10-11 is in the lead. They've got 89 points, and 4 portions actually have 2 chicken dinners. So that's the only team that has two chicken dinners so far. And Gods of War trailing in 3rd place with 1, but they've got 78 points. Remember, I knew that it was going to come down to the last day. Fire. Just take a look at that 89 points. It's not too far away. Gods of War can still make it happen. They can still cook. So, it's 10-11 have to bring the A game now. They cannot be caught slacking.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see, what they do. They're looking really strong. Consistency has been the name of the game when it comes to them. So we'll see how they perform in today's games. But my goodness, what a day it was yesterday. We saw so much coming down from different teams, as in it was just like basketballs at every single corner. But speaking of basketballs, oh my god, what has happened to this guy? Where the action is, the screen good for a bit, but already Aatrox has already gotten a little bit of heat coming through as they've lost one of their players to Dear Esports. So Dear Esports starting some of that action right there as Valley got caught off guard. But it does look like they've decided to just disperse for now. But you know how Sanhok is. They will meet each other pretty soon. But first, Priest, just run us through what you're seeing on the map so far.
Yeah. Interesting play zone shifts up towards the north. Teams like Foul Play are gonna love this one. They're gonna love the hell out of this one because they do know how to play that northern side coming through from Cow. Is gonna be an easy breeze for them. But teams that are deep into the south, like Cole, 14th Gaming, Lewick, and even the Invincibles, most of these teams are going to have a really, really hard time making their rotations without having to deal or without having to, come across any enemies. It's going to be very difficult. I believe there will be a lot of casualties coming into the second zone, before we migrate to the third phase of the circle. It's going to be a very, very tricky one for most of these teams because that rotation, that decision to rotate is always going to be a very, very important decision, especially, in a map like Sandhawk. Most of the teams here, they're starved of intel because of how small the map is. So there is a big opportunity that Chaos is going to do. And I talked about this Cole already getting the hands there, the Aatrox falling towards the guys from Gods of War. And Gods of War are one of those teams that have to be on the lookout for some chaos. And hopefully they don't lose any bodies just yet. Rykar takes a hit, falls to the wayside. And Abel the Beast is able to get something done against the guys from 14th Gaming. Beautiful grenade over the top by Iconic. And he has been absolutely cooking. Vipex will take a hit immediately. Gravity, one of the runners for the MVP of the tournament, has been absolutely tearing it through. And hopefully we're about to see Aatrox at least fight to survive. Switches over to the DBS. Rekt is very, very capable in 1v1 scenarios. He hasn't moved the muscle. He's just waiting for that opportunity. Pops the DBS over to the left-hand side. Fails the first shot. Gets it down and it takes a little bit of a hit. Tried to go for the finish. But unfortunately, Janos was there. And the guys from Gods of War will get themselves 3 eliminations. Fire. The pressure is on now. Gods of War have gotten some points.
Yeah, absolutely. But we turn our sights onto this other side, all the way on the southeastern side of the map. Are the boys from 14th, hanging on right here. You can see they've gotten a knock onto one of the players from Cole themselves. They've lost one player, so they've had a casualty, and they're looking to see if they can hold on in this position. Zella also has a line of sight. I'm not sure if he's the okay. They still got a lot of numbers on here, so we'll continue to keep an eye and see the way this one progresses as things are beginning to heat up. Right now it's a 3v3, and who do you think is going to take this one home?
It's a very interesting contention we've got here, because I would speak on the dock, because this is actually the place I used to land when I used to play Sanhok. Back in the day, I used to land in the dock area, play from deep into the south to wherever the zone is. I would win most of the time, but not with a lot of eliminations, probably 6 or 7, something like that. Just playing slow. If you're landing, in areas that are dense, like very, very deep in the south, like Dock, Kampong, Nakam, all those, Bantai, all those Kamchali-esque areas that are very, very dense. You have to make, a rotation. They are hardly ever inside of the play zone. Like 85% of the time, Docks is never going to be in the play zone, because of just how the game's mechanics are wired in, so if you're playing from Docks, that you have a long way to rotate ahead of you, 1,000 meters, as you can see, that's a lot of ground they have to cover. So places like this is for you to stack up on utilities, tank the blue zone, and make sure that you have no enemies behind you. So your rotational pattern, you just have to deal with teams. Oh, wow. Their esports are dealing some serious damage to Black Mamba. Did not see that coming, but that is an interesting way to turn things out. There you go, continue again. Buttercup with a fantastic spray over to the other side. Black Mamba now trying to squeeze themselves and announce themselves inside of this corner again, but their esports are just playing the entire terrain. You love to see Yang in a fantastic position uphill and continues to lay waste. Ying now trying to spray a little bit of numbers through, but it would be ideal to pop right through, and their esports 11 all the way across, shuts it down immediately with 3 players knocked away. Their esports, unfortunately, could not make it happen.
Man, so much crazy stuff going at every single corner, all the way to in the circle. You do have the boys from from 4P, sending on shots onto GOW, who had been in quite a difficult circumstance of their own. They've gotten 3 eliminations so far, and I do think that Iconic is probably the last one up for his team. They've taken out a couple of guys from that team, and now they're coming in for that push. You can see that Peachy and Skinny are, actually, Jebugari are currently on that hunt, on that search. And it's actually really tough times. You know, a lot of teams deciding to take on this fight quite early. And Crown, wait, sorry. I don't know. I just read something in the chat that was really funny. So I'm just I don't know what's going on.
I saw it too. Don't worry. I saw it too. The chat is always insane, man. The chat is always insane. I love NPL chats. It's always interesting, iconic. Getting about to be gangbanged by the guys by 4 portions there. Molotov cocktail. Oh, delivered like his chow deck straight into his mouth. That grenade was inch perfect. Gods of War will be sent out of the lobby, but they did manage to get themselves some points. It's all left 10-11 now. Can they extend the gap even further on top of that leaderboard? These are the things that make such things happen. Black Mamba now circling the block, trying to get as much intel as possible, but Flash is playing very, very dangerously here, but he's making the right calls. It's a bait and switch. Lobby on the other side will catch Ninja off guard, docks him clean off, and now Flash has the off angle on this position. 11 has to play off the angles there. He's behind. Ninja still crawling behind the rock. This 2 versus 2 potential, but Mob can make something happen from that position that they've got, but they're just too far away. And unfortunately, Ninja might not be getting saved here. Men of Blood, unfortunate scenes for them. I believe they got a chicken dinner yesterday. So
Yeah,
we already know
they
that they know exactly, how to deal with this kind of pressure, coming into the final day. Remember, every single point gathered in this final is important because it leads to the LAN finale in Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, these points will be added to your super weekend, and that will give you grand final points, and the top teams from the grand finals will be the ones participating for that ₦1 million prize pool in Lagos, Nigeria come August.
All right, guys, so you've heard it yourself. So that is what it is. We're going to be preparing for that. But as we turn our sights onto this game so far, different teams have been feeling the heat all the way in that northern side too as well. It is foul play not too far away from both Invincibles as well as the boys from AE. And you can see them probably on skirmish is about to begin as Lazy has them in his line of sight.
Lazy has an interesting position. I was thinking, foul play would enjoy this position, because this is their area, but looks like Afro Esports have just come to drive them away. And it's very interesting because this northern area that they've got here is so ideal. They can deal so much damage from here. Most of these, most of the teams already have the idea of why they want to play in this position because it's very easy to defend, and you have a lot of intel gathering because there's a high rise, there's a hillside, there's so many hillsides around. So it is going to be very easy to spot your enemies before they spot you. And to make some kind of rotation from the back line will require you to go through the water, and most teams would not want to do that. So that gives you a little bit of an edge over other teams. And I think it is going to be in the next phase of the circle and the next phase of the circle, going into the next, the final third for most of these teams. Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, this is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. It is the Harmattan Split Finals, and our giveaway has not ended. Fire and I still have 2 questions for you tonight, and now you're going to answer this one on our Twitter page. So keep your fingers very, very close to your keyboards.
Okay, guys. So yeah. So there was a complaint about sound on the chart. I had reduced the sound because watching the stream, the sound was a bit louder than our voices yesterday. So I've gone back to increase it now. So please let me know if that has been sorted and the sound, on average is a bit better, or you think, hey, reduce it a bit. Okay, reduce it a bit. All right, so yeah.
All right. Big shout out to production in there for keeping up and updating and following the customer reviews. Hopefully, the audio has been sorted out. Fire, what do you think would be the most ideal, strategy playing in this type of, startup environment when there's too many teams in this area? Four portions, as you can see, they are struggling really, really hard. They just crashed into this position, and we already knew that some teams have been waiting here for the longest time. Afro Esports being one of them, and it's going to be a tricky one. PG switches to the BBS, pops one over to the right-hand side and drops him immediately, and they are trying to bridge this entire team, one after the other. The Invincibles swept away like dust with a broom, and the four portions will share them and enjoy what comes next. Beautiful defensive line from four portions. Even though Spag and Pepsi and Ijebugari have been sent back into the lobby, they did a fantastic job of defending the high line against the Invincibles that tried to breach. And again, Fire, this is one of those things I talk about. You have to be ready. You have to absolutely be ready. Imagine that gas can just blows up. He's cooked.
Yeah, absolutely. But now it's not done, as the boys from RSG pull up into this location and they take on several players right there, and you can see that it is now done for them. 4P doing quite well for themselves as they continue to get those eliminations on board, but in this game they got taken out quite early. You'll be curious to see if they can perform a lot better in the games to follow. But as MLB still tracking the boys from RSG, there's still so much action going down too as well. All the way on the other end of the map, it is Dream Team taking on Foul Play, who've lost a couple of players. I do believe it is now left with Just Saint and Lazy to hold things out. Good to see if he can get the knock. Yes, it drops down Archer, and it goes right there for that finish. It will be able to take him down, so reduces the numbers from a 2v4 to a 2v3. So balancing things out a little bit, and they might just have a chance now.
Start a Balenciaga moment for Foul Play there, managing to steal that elimination away. And I talked about this position. They know it like the back of their hand. They love to play around these northern areas. They are always on the lookout for, stragglers, players that stray away from their teams and stuff like that. You can see Saint still has a sight line on. I believe that is side there from Dream Team. He's been caught out, and the intel has been passed along to Lazy. Hopefully he's going to make something happen out of that one, but it's going to take a lot of heavy lifting here because of the play zone. It has moved away from that position. Zero also has been spotted. He's trying to bait him out from that corner. All he's waiting for is a little bit of a pop through. Ooh, that was a fantastic spray. He didn't take any damage. He pops over, flashes a couple of shots again. Now they do have an angle on this position. The more he continues to say, he might be getting called out again. He might work through that position. The sprays continue to hold out, and now is another opportunity for Foul Play to hold on. But can they make the numbers count for something? 10-11 looks like they will be getting into some chaotic stances and a chaotic position just a little bit towards the northern side there, as EA will be sent back into the lobby. And Foul Play managed to hold down just a little bit deeper in this northern side.
Yeah, 10-11 in some damage of their own too, as well, as they found themselves pretty surrounded. It's quite a time as we take a look at that position where several different teams are at. You see the boys from MOB all the way in those buildings right there. So there's a lot of buildings for teams to work with, and I do think that 10-11 is going to hold a good spot, as you can see him just laying down right there, trying to see and take on several different teams as they make their rotations. There's also the boys from Black Mamba, who I do believe are just left with 2 players all the way in that southeastern side. They might come into contact with the boys from Lewick, and I do think that already has started as one of the players drops down.
Chaos scenes. Someone from Black Mamba did get dropped away there, and RSG starting to come alive. Danny Brown is in the scene right now, and they've started to cook. We've seen them get a chicken dinner already, and they started to do something special for themselves as well. Rezas with a fantastic grenade over the top. And I believe that will be curtains for Black Mamba if they will be able to rack something out there. 3 players for RSG and 10 eliminations later. Danny Brown is trying to make sure that there's no stragglers, there's no ops left. They want to deal with every single opposition that might be trickling outside of that play zone. That is the due diligence. It is going to be a smarter choice for RSG as they start to make their ascent into that circle. But it's going to be a tricky one. There's so many ops in this area, and the play zone has moved even further away. You know, and I said it earlier, you know, this is a game that I believe that was going very, very well suited for the guys from Foul Play, but it's not going to be the case. Ibiza and was able to hold off a very, very solid position there. Reza's getting called out, and they will be dropped and sent back into the lobby by RSG. Now they're up to 11. Is RSG about to give us a masterclass? I spoke too soon. Abel the Beast is there for Cole. Sprays deep, catches Manny off guard, knocks him clean off as well. Now is an opportunity for the guys from Luik to make an advance, but they are too overwhelmed. But it's a 2 versus 2. They can take this engagement, but are they aware? Cristiano is spotted. He will be dropped immediately as well. The spray continues a little bit towards the corner. What is he shooting at?
Okay, just continue. There's still a complaint about the sound. I'm gonna try to solve it, but just go on.
Sprays from 10-11 onto the back line there. They're falling apart one after the other. They're trying their absolute best to keep the numbers down, but Manny will be discovered. And 10-11 now starting to cruise inside of that play zone, but the play zone damage has started to climb up a little bit higher. Cole have been spotted. Hopefully they will make a way inside. And that little shack might provide a little bit of cover, but unfortunately Gano was there. He waited, and he will be dropping the bombs onto the guys from 10-11 from deep inside that position. Glitch falls to the play zone, and that is going to be a wrap for 10-11. That was a sheer criminal performance. They didn't make the points they needed. They are still within touching distance after that, unfortunately. But now Luik and Cole be side by side, trying their best to not leak too much of information towards the opposing teams. 14th Gaming in the back line, waiting for all of this chaos to come to an end. But they are just down to 1 player, and I believe Zen is still alive as well. But Cole have the numbers, they have the utilities, they have the vehicles, they've got the bodies. This might be the chicken dinner for Cole right now. They are playing this perfectly. They're keeping as much intel and spotted, and that's a fantastic spray to deal with again. But Luik trying to hold on. Cristiano with a fantastic spray as well to hold off the line, but he's giving away his position. Now he has to climb outside of that zone, but he knows what time it is. He knows he's not going to pop that one over, but Cristiano actually made it inside, catches a knock onto Cole's position. He did catch Zella onto that eastern side, drops him clean off. Cole still trying to hold off. They've got 2 players knocked away here. It might be spelling curtains. Cristiano is still alive, and this guy totally left him. Okay, Cristiano is no longer alive. I really thought he left him alive in there, but that's not going to be the case. He's all left to the 24K. And now the utilities are starting to come out. Abel the Beast. Hopefully he will be getting him picked up. Another spray over to the left-hand side, and he will be confirming 3 eliminations. 24K might snatch this away from Cole. They had it in the bag. They had all the numbers, but they were spread a little bit too thin. Bogano is going for that reset onto Zella. He wants the 2v1. He is not comfortable in a 1v1. He knows what time it is. He knows that that is the wise choice. He's trying to increase the numbers advantage for Cole, but with 24K allow. No, he will not. He makes the push ahead, drops to his stomach and goes prone immediately, but he's allowing for the reset. And the moment it is complete, it is going to be wraps. Zella's getting picked up. The moment he's up, it's over for 24K. Now they have the numbers advantage. Now Cole are back in charge. Now Zella has the opportunity again, but he's going to be spotted, and a beautiful spray onto Gano's position right behind the rock again. NPL final, day 1, day 2, day 3, chaos, left-hand side. He sprays again, tries to drop through, but that is not going to be the case. Cole will come out on top, chicken dinner in hand. and 5 eliminations to the good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, those grand final points are starting to kick in. 14th Gaming.
I think he just waited too long, man. He waited way too long.
Yeah, he waited too long. Yeah, he did. He did wait too long. He did wait too long.
All right, guys. So I was trying to see if I can sort out the audio. So I think that we have reached a good balance now. So that is great. Sometimes because I'm not hearing the audio, so I will rely on you guys sometimes. But anyways, you guys say it's sweet now, so that's good. That's great. So finishing in first place, the boys from Core gets the winner chicken dinner and finish that one with 5 eliminations. In 14th with 4 in second place, Luik with 3, and of course then with 1. 10-11 finishing with 3 eliminations in 5th place. Still being consistent, as well as MOB with 4 eliminations. But look at the amount of eliminations that Danny Brown had for his team alone. He had 7 eliminations.
Danny Brown.
Totally, yeah, cooking. absolutely cooking. And the team had 12 eliminations in 7th place. Foul Play had 1, Black Mamba had 4, Dream Team had 2, AE had 1. 4P also putting up some points, had 7 of those. Invincibles had none. JOW had 3, Dare Esports had 3, Aatrox had none, and I think Madara got into the wrong slots there. But anyways, that being said, we'll come back for some more action in a bit. We'll see you soon. Don't go nowhere. We'll catch you in a couple of moments.
Come up with a kind of killer. This young love me getting me from my body. I want like so, where my like that. This young color no be fake. My banana, don't chop my banana. Show me power. go to breakfast.
And I'll be worried about him, yeah. Next time you know the truth, I think he's just the man for you, yeah. So brand new. But you marry him. You know I live in my life. He wasn't man enough for me.
I know holy, and I know that they're both like the Bible. So many reasons where I want for you, my love. Now you I want to retire with my love. See all the little things you do, they make me know love. Oh no, no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come pull closer. I want to make it pull closer. Girl, I want to make you pull closer. I feel like making you pull closer. No, pull closer. I want to make it pull closer. Girl, I want to make you pull closer. I feel like making you pull closer. Pull closer.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find what I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is something yes. I try to need you. But I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other one. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Everybody go to breakfast. You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you can talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that they're both like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. I need to go and shadow. 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 I need to go and I did what I got when them kills over my. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for like Ibona. Now so much you make it have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fendi suit. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fendi suit. Why you say I did nothing for you? And and now the life you will be my wife and we'll get it right. The young last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye yo, to the love of my life, my ayo, don't cry yo. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go and shadow. Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep, body, bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it. Kilo fat, I'm a dead chocolate, fine, no bucket, watch your love for like it, why not more, your body, chocolate, bush it ready, yeah, in my day, double dose, kilo fat.
Let me cut to me. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It's the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. It is the Harmattan Split Finals. It is day 3. We're about to crown our champions tonight. It's going to be an interesting thought. And there's money on the line, 200,000 naira, going all the way down to 4. Split all the way down in 4. We got first place going home with. Well, we're going to pull up the GFX for that later. I think we're going to find it somewhere and pull it up later. But before we move over to that side, giveaway is still on, ladies and gentlemen. So to give you guys a little bit of an interest of how the giveaway has been going so far, it's been very interesting. We've got 4 winners already. They're all going to be posted tomorrow. So look out on our social media for the winners that are going to be posted tomorrow. We still have 2 questions. We still have space for 2 more winners, 6 winners in total. Those winners are going to come through on Twitter. Remember, so if you were paying attention, you would know exactly what we're doing here. You know, we got our first winners from day 1 from the YouTube comment section, the YouTube live stream, you know, the YouTube stream comment section, the live chats of day 1 stream. Then day 2, we got our winners from Instagram. So today we're going to get our winners from Twitter. So head over to 1080 on Twitter when you answer your question using the same formats that you did in the comment section. So big shout out to you guys that answered correctly. We already got our winners from Instagram. It's not too late for you to win something for yourself as well. You're gonna win, you know, 1080 green, the green themed 1 of 1. Okay, I will not say 1 of 1, but you know, the 1080 official green themed merchandise set and a pack of Monster Energy for you to enjoy. A pack has I think that's got like 24. That's a lot of Monster Energy to keep you up and ready to go. Aatrox and Team Luick running into it there. Unfortunately, Cristiano got caught out there. Rijkaard will be happy. He has some intel onto the guys from Luick there just to bang one over the top, but I think Reza was able to escape the danger just in the nick of time. Fire, you saw how, you know, Aatrox played the last game. They got caught out very, very early. Dream Team, their esports, most of these teams getting caught out very, very early. And now we're starting to see what the whole idea is here for most of these teams.
And it is some interesting times, but one fight that I want to look at now is 10-11 going up against the boys from Black Mamba. You can see Anes has already gotten one elimination, so there's so much going down at every single corner. One of the players right there from 10-11 getting caught off guard. But also it's like the different skirmishes at every single corner. You know, we also see over here Luik also in, you know, a battle with foul play, and I do believe Aatrox is also on ground in this vicinity. So we'll continue to keep an eye on all those fights and see how they continue to evolve.
Eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes peeled. We got to keep our eyes peeled so we do not miss the action. There's a lot going on right here because now most of these teams already know what time it is, and it's going to be a very, very interesting lineup. See that, you know, the most of the teams now, they know what they are playing for. They know exactly, you know, what they are trying to accomplish, what they are trying to set up for themselves in the term of grand final points. They know exactly what they are playing for. They know what time it is. They know what they're trying to accomplish. Those grand final points are going to be very, very, very important in the final third. You might be 1 point away from making it to Lagos. You might be, so lucky, you know, but that's a fantastic shot coming through from Glitch. And 10-11 have flipped the script here. Black Mambas were looking for smoke, and I believe they found it, but they're not liking the sound of what they found right here. Gordier pulling up to the scene, absolutely cooking, dropping 2 bodies from Black Mambas, and I think they're about to wrap this up. He's circling just to get a bit of a high ground position to get some more intel onto the guys from Black Mamba there. I don't know how this engagement was happening. You know, I don't know how Black Mamba got to this point. I have no idea what led to these two teams clashing horns all the way out here in Zaki. But it is what it is. Black Mamba, unfortunately, will not. They don't look like they're going to come out on top of this one, but it still could be any man's game. Intel still being gathered by 10-11. Hopefully, they don't get caught out playing. You know, they don't get caught out as a straggler.
Yeah, absolutely. While they search for the last guy right there from Black Mamba, we'll also note that there's another fight going down, but now they're looking to see if they can take him down, and that's exactly what they do. Let's quickly just turn our sights onto the next team. Of course, we see several different teams now beginning to converge in this region. Aatrox is looking to make their push. They've lost 2 players, both Rykard and Rector. Currently taking down is left with Valley and Vipex, holding it out in this position. They got 1 elimination to themselves, so they're obviously trying to be careful. So there are 4 teams in this vicinity. There's the boys from Invincibles, of course, Aatrox, which you see. There's Luik, and I'm not sure who's the last team, but I think it is Foul Play. I'm not 100% sure about that. But yes, it is Foul Play. It is Foul Play who is around there too as well. So everyone is, you know, somehow, Priest, finding himself around this region. Why?
This is a very interesting position, but I think you know, maybe these players know something that we don't. You know, because they're way off. You know, they are almost 2,000 meters away from where the actual play zone is. You know, and owing to the fact that it's a very, very Eastern centric zone. You know, Afro Esports are in the driver's seat, even for portions, also in the driver's seat for, you know, for play zones like these. They love these types of play zones. They adore this. They know exactly how to play around these parts. So most of these teams, I think, you know, they are just trying to be ahead of the fold. They're trying to gather as much points as possible quickly without having to deal with it later on, because that is a strategy that some teams employ. Reduce the number of, you know, opponents early, and that's a fantastic grenade from Valley there. Might connect, but just bounces off the walls. He missed that one by a slither. Unfortunately, it's not going to be it's not going to be a lucky draw for him. Aatrox still playing as a 2-man, and they have the Invincible circling around here. Vipex trying to reposition and get back to safety if he manages to do.
I like the
from
way they're
Louis.
playing this. They're just a two-man squad, but they're not holding back. They're looking to get those eliminations. They know this is the last game for them to gather those points, which, of course, will be needed in when they get to the LAN in the finals later on. But everyone's beginning to convert in this region, and they have to move into that zone because while you want to get those eliminations, it can also be very dangerous.
Yeah, could be very, 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 very dangerous, man. It is insane, how chaotic it can really, really get for teams like these. Again, there is more to it than meets the eye for some of these teams because they know for a fact that there's resources that go into participating in tournaments like the MPL. They know what they are fighting for. They are trying to get a top spot at least in that upper echelon. Oh, that was a beautiful
Okay.
shot from Luik, and now he finds a way through. Totally lost. He totally got lost in the source there, and that's unfortunate. Ibiza gets a hit from Valley, and that's a trade 1-for-1. And Valley taking a serious hit, very, very low on HP. Invincibles might decide to crack the party now because they've got the shots locked away, but Envy is there, sprays deep, catches one of the guys from the Invincibles. I believe that was Akbar that got knocked away, and Rage will be sent back into the lobby. Rezas from Luik has been absolutely cooking now. He has been a big, big danger to the guys from the Invincibles that tried to make it inside. Even Aatrox's last player getting caught out earlier. It was absolute chaos from Luik there, stealing it away, and the Invincibles had no idea that he held such a very, very dangerous position.
Man, what a time for all of these guys as they will be looking to now begin their rotation into that zone. Luik somehow finding a way to keep their hopes alive. So we continue to keep an eye on that and see the way that develops. But second amount developing, let's take a look at where that zone is at and where those teams are rotating towards. You can see all the way coming from the southwestern region is boys from 4P, Zen, GOW, as well as Dream Team. So we might see something go down between those teams there. We'll just keep an eye on Dream Team because they're driving dangerously close to MOB. You can already see the shots flying through. Assad is, comes down from his record. I do believe he's going to start taking on some shots, but he's able to drop some of them down. Ooh, that was dangerous for MOB for a second.
Absolutely dangerous for MOB there as they managed to drive away from the danger that is the guys from Dream Team. Again, there are certain, attributes, certain skills, certain skill sets that separate you from your opponents, like shooting from a vehicle. If you can shoot out from the vehicle, it is always going to it's always respect, The guys from MOB right now, that entire engagement, they lost it because this guy, Sad, stood in one spot, he didn't move, and he just kept firing away while they were driving, and none of them managed to hit him from inside of the vehicle. It is a very difficult skill still, but that is what sets you apart. To be able to shoot at your enemies and be a threat while you're being driven around by a designated driver, it is a big skill to have, especially, if you're trying to shoot at someone that is not even moving around. Dream Team had a player standing in one position. He was standing still and just shooting away while they drove, away. And another thing, was intel. They didn't give their last teammate intel for him not to pass that same route. For him to find another route, he still drove into the crosshairs of that same guy. The same guy that was shooting at them while they drove past. The last player from Men of Blood still drove past that same dude and got shot up by that same dude. That is why communication is always key. They should have told him, don't drive through this area, because I think I think you can like lay out a route, when you're in the game. I think you can point out a route for your teammates to follow inside of the map. I think that's a thing, you know, and I think they should have done that for that player. You know, our Men of Blood now will be on the receiving end of so much grief for losing that player when it was absolutely unnecessary.
Yeah, and they're still finding themselves in some trouble too, as well as they've come into this position right next to the boys from GOW, all the way in the play zone. We did have the Invincibles, you know, sending on shots to foul play. So Invincibles are left with just two guys, but MOB also feeling the heat too, as well as GOW does dispatch with them. A couple of the players get knocked down and taken down. Oosh. And right now they're left with just two players. It's just Ninja and Creed, who are still up. They've lost 11. And it's a tough time for everyone I don't know. Do you think this affects what I'm about to say? Yeah? Because the play zone is moving like, I don't think it moved this way yesterday. So do you think it's like sort of different for the teams now?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm glad that you made that observation. The play zone today is a little bit shifty, you know, for most of these teams. And like I said, those teams that are in the south, they're gonna love this one. You know, those are the teams that are gonna love this zone. The teams that are in the south, yeah, they're gonna eat this one up. You know, teams that love to play from the west, play from the north. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very hard one. You know, the North is going to be caked up. Afro Esports is one of those teams that's going to enjoy, you know, this type of play zone. This is right up their ballpark. Agba now getting spun out of his vehicle. Again, this is one of those things I talk about. When you're trying to make a rotation, when you're trying to make a rotation as a team, you tend to make a choice. You know, your choice will stem from... Yeah?
You can drive on Hill now.
That's what I was thinking. You know, I was thinking that was what he was going to do, but I'm guessing, you know, maybe his button configuration is different.
No, I'm saying like I didn't know that you could drive on Hill now.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, you gotta be locked in, bro. There's a lot of things you're doing now. You can even heal in the water. DBS is no match for that Bison as he swipes him away. 10-11 will get another elimination and put it in the bag. And Cole, will they take this engagement even further? They're driving around, they're stopping in, they've been locked on, they're aware. Will they take it? Yes, they will. Switching over in a 1 versus 1, but he left 1 in 10-11. Will be dropped. Gano getting spot out. Gordier sprays to the right, drops him, but Gordier will be dropped instead. And there comes Glitch. He's too far away. He is way too far. He's too far away to do anything from that position. Bro, but I spoke too soon.
You should have killed, man.
Oh no, man, that is too. He has to finish. He has to deal with them right now.
You're kidding me.
Spotted out, and yes, Glitch will make it happen. Yeah, he should have got his HP up. He wanted to go for that finish, and that was the price he paid for that.
Bro, that was the price he paid. That was unnecessary, man. Come on, man.
It was very unnecessary, man. Very unnecessary. Should have just gone for the resets. Should have gotten his HP back up. So many. There's so much time. He was even out of, the sidelines for Glitch there. I was not expecting him to actually want to go for that finish there. It was a dangerous play, and he paid the price for that one. They were in open play. You know, 10-11 is very dangerous in open play. And here comes Klaus. Oh, that's a fantastic touch from Klaus. Gets the shot through with the Bison. And he tries to spray it back again towards the corner there. Sad gets run over immediately by your might, and that is what we love to see. But Klaus peeked out. He's dropped by Skinny. Northern side and northern teams, hillside teams, starting to cook on their way down. 4 portions might decide to breach into this position immediately, and they've seen it, but Zen know exactly what's coming, and they're gonna get out of there immediately. They know what was coming, and they were ready to jackpot immediately. I love it.
Man, what a crazy time right there. I do think they did quite well for themselves, but unfortunately, since as they did lose a couple of players, my goodness, what a game, what a time so far. So we're seeing basketballs at every single corner, but we still got 11 teams as 4P. They've not gotten a lot of eliminations. They're taking it easy, but don't be deceived. These guys, I still feel like they're still going to get more than 7 eliminations. Even themselves, they might get double digits.
And I did mention this, earlier when I said teams that are playing from the south, they are going to enjoy this zone. And this is one of those teams, Four Portions is one of those teams playing in from the south. They're going to love this one. And they don't have to play, too deep in the zone. Shelter has a lot of high rise positions that they can, look into the zone to see where they want to take out. You can see Afro Esports. I talked about them. This is right up their alley. They know exactly how to play this. This is a game that Afro Esports have played 1 million times. And I've seen them win games like this. Play zone will be a big determining factor once it shifts one more time from here. It is going to give us an idea of what these teams have in their mind. So we are going to see the play zone now, ladies and gentlemen. Where does it move? Moves all the way to Yasna. And what did I say? Afro Esports know exactly what they want to do, and they are inside of that play zone at the edge, where they need to be. So it all boils down to this now. Four Portions, if they can get a chicken dinner here, they will put 10-11 on their toes, ladies and gentlemen. The finals, the winner of this finals has not been decided at all. It is still anyone's game. Four Portions still can do it. Gods of War are still alive. They can equally do it. 10-11 are just down to one player. They are just down to one player. So, and that one player, it is going to be a very difficult, chicken dinner for him to acquire. Is almost impossible odds for him right now. But hopefully, we'll see what he can do for 10-11 going into the final third.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they still got a bunch of eliminations. Did they get? Wait, what is? Whoa. What?
Oh my God!
Jesus.
Oh my God!
I'm not returning to this game. Say it's people that spray like this that decide to come and play PUBG so that I will have heartache. No. I'll keep playing Candy Crush.
What in the spray?
I'll keep playing Candy Crush. I
beg. The spray.
I'll keep playing Candy Crush.
Wow.
Please.
Kage with the spray.
No.
Kage with more spray.
No.
More paper.
Bro. I keep practicing with Candy Crush. I beg.
And more paper.
There's no need. So I'll come and play. So that this person will be
yeah.
Bruh.
So takes me back, bro. Like it takes me really, really back to when I played Umzanzi, bro. I just peeked out of the window in Miramar, bro. Somebody shot me with a Kar 98, bro, and I got knocked instantly. I was like, bro, I just peeked for like a second.
I miss it though. I miss playing.
I was like, I know you don't even know when you start screaming how, bro. Like I'll say how, I said how so much. I turn into
it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue because you know why? I was watching one video when I was still in Nigeria, right, and I was playing regularly. Right, I think then me, there was a guy Hunter and some other guy, and we were doing so well then. But I remember that I stopped playing for a while. But by the time I came back, I couldn't shoot. Come and see potato. The guys told me, Ted Money and Co told me that guy rest. Just rest. This talent has left
you. Because bro, trust me, it is a skill issue. Because bro, there's somebody that was asking why, how. Now me we no good.
Bro,
They just clear from my eyes. Say I'm
telling you. But man, this guy is still alive. Louis, God, speak off. Cockroach moves.
Bro has been absolutely cooking, man.
Bro. My man is continuing to be a thorn in the side of several different teams. Now, AE on the other end is still going strong. They've gotten another elimination on the rotation, but I want to see how this guy does. I want to see how he's probably going, if he's going to get that other player from MOB. Let me see. Ninja is the last one up too as well. So it's like crazy times. A lot of single players, like Glitch is alone, Lewis is alone, Ninja, Jay. It's just wonderful times.
it's always gonna be an interesting, turn of events coming into that final third for most of these teams. Again, this guy has been absolutely terrific for Luik. Hopefully he keeps the energy up. But Gods of War are starting to look very, very strong again. We've seen them perform in scenarios like this again and again and again. But now it's going to take something special because four portions have the opening.
Wait, what?
He tried to run him over, but he's going to be dropped with the M4. Janos was there. Goes 2 for 2. Drops the second. Third one might bite through the dust. 4 portions just delivered. 4 portions just delivered the points to Gods of War. They had no idea. Janos is him. Absolutely tearing through 4 portions there. They drop the numbers. They drop the angles. Gravity falls to the wayside. He's going to be dropped as well. But Gods of War doing a magnificent job to hold on. Peachy's on the back end trying to hold off. But he's been spotted by Janos as well. 4 eliminations for Gods of War. That chicken dinner is looking a little bit too scanty for them now. They're trying to circle back. Grenade over the top. And he's going to hurt. And he's been spotted. Tries to spray a little bit on the backside. But that grenade is ace perfect this time. Connects it. And that will be wraps for Gods of War. And Luik still alive. Rezas is still alive.
My goodness, Rezas, as in, speak of cockroach moves, speak of real cockroach moves. As in, do you die? Do you? Is it possible? Glitch is still alive though, so 10-11 has still gathered some points. I remember they have 8 eliminations right now, so 10-11 is still looking good, and they can be a thorn in the sides of several different teams. But speaking of being thorn in the sides, AEs feeling the hurt to themselves. We'll be curious to see if they can get that reset on their side too, as well as 4P continues to send on the shots. And I believe strongly, like, if 4P wants to still do well in this game, this is where they need to step things up. But they've lost Peachy now, so I guess it's still looking like anyone's game.
Yeah, but like I said, I've seen this play out time and time again. Afro Esports, I've seen them play like this. I've seen them cook just like this in so many different scenarios. This type of play zone, this type of setting, they have always come out on top. If they don't come out on top, they are at least in the top 3. And I spoke about the getting called out immediately by Glitch, and this might be the thorn in the side of Afro Esports here. 007 is getting trying to get an angle called out for himself. Reza's finally succumbing to the blue zone there. That's a fantastic angle trying to be covered there, but Kage peeked out and he might be getting dropped if he's not careful enough. Well, look at that. Glitch smoking to his left-hand side just to hide that position. Smokes on smokes, utility on utility. You have to respect the use of the utilities right now. He's aware of Nameless's position but can't seem to find him. He's pops that grenade onto that western side and tries to hold off the back line. Afro Esports are still circling the block. They've got all the answers. They've got all the angles. Zero playing with the UMP. Sends 007 back into the lobby. Now it's a 3 versus 1. They are looking for Glitch. They want to know where he is and they might just run him over. But he's been spotted. Ooh, DBS. But no, the UMP will wrap it up as 10-11 try their absolute best to clutch, but second place is all they get. And like I said, Afro Esports will get that chicken dinner, will get 8 eliminations, and now the race is on.
Man, 10-11 still finding himself in that second spot, regardless losing a lot of bodies initially. Early on in the game, Glitch was able to still gather a lot of points, so great stuff from him. But good work from Kage and his boys as they were able to gather that winner chicken dinner. They've not had quite the time in the MPL season so far, but now maybe they are now beginning to rack up those points to move themselves all the way to the top. Can we see one of those massive comebacks, Priest? And maybe they'll go ahead and win the remaining 2 games, and just 4KT kind of moves back in the day. Who knows? But anyways, we'll find out in a couple of moments, guys, as we will take a quick break and we'll come back for the rest of the games. See you soon.
but I need you now. Yeah. I find why I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me something, yes. I try to need you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Choco bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I'm the one by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you can talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devil. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. And if you go and shadow, 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 I dey protect when them kill Sovoma. I dey try to buy moto, or Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for like Ibona. Now so much you make with that pain all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, maybe another time, maybe another life, you will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young last. Now everybody go chop breakfast. I have to say bye-bye, yo, to the love of my life. My eye, yo, don't cry, yo. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a tea, but the bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it. Kilo fat, I'm a dead jugger there, fine, no bucket there, watch your love for like it, why not more there, your body, check it, push it ready, yeah, imade, double dose, kilo fat.
yeah. I find why, give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is something yes. I try to need you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Say I need the mess of my mind. And I need to make you free of my mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be lie. Say everything together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you goodbye. Yeah, if you leave, I'm stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Hey, baby, everybody's the same. No one loves you like that. No one wants you the same way. Out till the morning, my won't put down from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all you. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need. Every touch you need. Give you all. Make I give you all you need, baby. Yeah. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. Yeah. Only you feel on my body.
Yoki, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, only know me know me. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I get lonely, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come and feel me slowly. Love, I've seen that way, put me leave. I do the boy, I've seen that. We are nobody in Jehovah. And the Lord that they go far. Who's the boy that they bar? That's all they need to shit. And then I really put you to bar. You see through the storm and take me as I am. Baby, it's magic and we turn that look to red. Come here, cause I hold you for life.
Again, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. It is the Harmattan Split Finals. It is day 3. And we're about to crown our champions for the Harmattan Split before we take a little break and then get ready for the ring split. Remember, every single points gained in the Harmattan Split Finals counts towards your grand finals, counts towards your opportunity to play in Lagos come August. But remember, the giveaway is still on, and we have a question for you, Fire and I, in this match. So stay tuned, stay very, very close to your keyboards. We already got 4 winners. We need 2 more winners, and we're going to get those winners from Twitter. So this poster has been posted on our Twitter. Don't forget to use the Monster Highlights and 1080 Champion hashtags with your answers when we send those questions through. So, ladies and gentlemen, the action is about to commence very, very shortly. Miramar, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're heading to. The race is still on. It is still very much open. There is still a chance for this to slip out of the hands of 10-11, Gods of War, 4 portions. They are still performing. They are still putting points on the board. Who can change the entire dynamic right now? Because it is all about those grand final points at this stage. Prize pool is still up for grabs, but from the teams in the 4th place all the way down, grand final points is all that matters right now. Coming into the last 2 games, play zone is south to north, and now we're about to find out if Afro Esports can give us a double, because I believe this should be their first chicken dinner, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was their first chicken dinner, and you know, I think with that performance, that gives them a little bit of an inkling of, you know, what is coming next, what they are ready for. You know, chicken dinners always change dynamics, always change mindsets. You know, chicken dinner, good elimination numbers. You know, they've pushed themselves a little closer. I believe they started the day in 6th place. And that chicken dinner puts them really, really up there. You know, Black Mamba have not really, you know, found their footing just yet, but they have also been consistent. But, you know, they've still been a little bit shaky today. They've not really found their rhythm. Hopefully this might be the match, because they are very, very strong in Miramar. So this is the first Miramar of the night. This might be the map that's, you know, that gets them going.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll see how things continue to shape up, as all of a sudden, quite quickly, the action already has begun to ensue. It is the boys from Cole who find themselves going toe-to-toe again. Again.
Do you not learn?
Ooh. Sacrifice.
He tried to go for the finish there, but that's gonna be a wrap. Oh,
yeah, they had to sacrifice one at least, you know. But great stuff. We've seen, you know, the 2 of them go toe-to-toe every single time, all the way in this position in Picardo. So yeah, they're giving us a spectacle, and they continue to do that again. So now we'll turn our sights and see how everyone is currently placed on the map. Wait, my mouse has disappeared, I swear to God. Jesus. Okay. All right, so we can see where everyone is currently placed. That zone moving slightly towards the eastern region. It's still quite central for now. So there's a lot of places for those teams to currently work with. I do see 10, 11 all the way in that southeastern region. They can rotate towards Impala and be totally free. But if they do decide to head towards, Los Lones, I don't know why that's hard for me to pronounce. Anyways, if they do decide to...
Because you're an Igbo man. Ladies and gentlemen, Fire's an Igbo man. Don't let him confuse you.
I'm not Igbo. I'm actually... Well, technically speaking, I'm not. Igbo. But no, I'm
mentally, you are Igbo.
They call everybody from the South Igbo, Sha, but technically I'm from Abraka. Technically. But yeah, well, everybody from South is called Igbo. Anyways.
Yeah, basically, because I know you're from the South, so it's the same thing.
Yeah. Anyways, we've seen Black Mamba. I do think they've gone on a fight right now with GOW. They got one of the guys knocked down, and that's Gravity. So he's been taken down, and quite some early action going down there as Flash caught him off guard. So we'll continue to see how things progress. But who's your money on in this game, by the way?
My money is actually on Black Mambas, I think they should be able to perform, in this type of map, in this kind of setting. They're just in a tip-top position, in this entire area. They love to play around the regions comfortably, going forwards. But I think they're just, I think they are going to take this engagement with Luwick and try to, get some points off of them. Again, grand final points is all to play for here. It is going to take something special. Before we talk about the rain split and what is going to happen in the rain split, this is where you need to plant your seed. This is where you need to put your foot, down and get some crazy points, at least some points that would carry you very, very far into the grand finals. It is all to play for here. And, we talk about Miramar rotations and everything, but RSG would be a team to also look out for in Miramar. 4 portions, but then the thing is, most of these teams play from the west. They like to make their rotations from the west, so it's going to be a very tricky one for them. 10-11 did not play water treatment, so there's not going to be any northern rotation coming out from them. They're playing from, like you said, Puerto Paricio. They're playing from deep into the south. Invincibles do love their Los Leones. They're playing from there as well, also in the south. I think they will be hanging around Los Leones at least for the next couple of zone shifts, because there's still a big possibility that the north, from that northern region, from water treatment, to be squeezed out of the zone coming into the third shift. So it's going to be a big movement, to see how these teams will play around that potential zone shift coming towards, the final third. And again, those of you that like to say that Priest doesn't know anything, I hope you guys saw how I did the analysis for that previous game and it played out. Before somebody will come tomorrow and say, I don't know what I'm saying. I know they play the game. I get knocked. That Priest no go fit play half of what they play. Bro, with that knowledge, I would have won that same game. I would have rotated that same way with my team. The only thing that would separate me, fire. I gotta keep it 100.
You will know it. You might know what to
bro,
do.
If I had
the skills might be willing,
that's all it takes.
But the skill is lacking.
But that's all it takes, bro. All it takes is for you to know what to do and then let your teammates know what to do as well. It's not about what Kagi
I can know, but
but we'll talk about what Kage did, for Afro Esports there. Now that is individual brilliance. That one is different,
Yeah.
Whether he did that or not, they would have won still. That was just extra points that they got. That is just individual brilliance and skill that he exhibited there with that spray onto the guys. I believe it was their esports I caught off like that. That is what it came down to. Whether he did that or not, they would have still won that game because the rotation and everything they did didn't change because of that. He got the elimination, drove up there, got the flush, wrapped it up, but they still maintained that position that they had. So the mechanics and all of that, yeah, is fantastic. But all it really takes is to know what to do and let
Yeah,
your team know
absolutely.
exactly what to do. Period. You don't have to be spraying 4x or 6x or doing tricks and backflips on it the way Dimeji and his guys were doing in the WhatsApp group chats that day. They do backflips, they spin on them, they sit on them, they somersault on them. When I was telling them that all this thing is really, all you have to understand is the basic fundamentals of how this game is played. All that extra stuff of special skills and all that. We say Prince you know go fit play all this. I don't need to do all those tricks on it, bro. I just need to know what to do and tell my teammates this is exactly what we need to do. That's literally why I was an IGL in my team. Period. I rest my case. I really wanted to
Man.
just do it so you people know that I can do it. I just called out the game how it would go, and it went exactly how I said. Period.
My style of
Fire. Take
IGL
it.
back when I, Ted Bundy, and guys used to play was mostly defending buildings. I think that's how that culture of active initially became, like defend buildings and hold like two angles. I hated playing in the open, and that was probably my weakness as an IGL, and that's probably part of the reasons why they say I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, I mean, I would love, honestly speaking, like if somebody, I would love to be able to play a game, like even if it's just screams or so. Like I would really love it. But anyways, it does look like there is a skirmish going down. Let me try to find that quickly. It's boys from Black Mamba, so they're going toe to toe against AE. It looks like they've taken down one of the players from AE. Is Dogo, who is currently down. So yeah, AE needs. And Kage is not close to them, by the way. So this aeroplane is in some trouble.
Oh wow, he totally forgot about aeroplane. He didn't know aeroplane was there, and he had the drop. He got the drop on him. And he might be going for the shot right over to the drop, and he is going to make it happen. But the CQC is perfect from Anes, and he is going to switch up on the guys from Afro Esports. We'll send another one packing and another one packing. Kage, will he engage in the conversation? I think he will, but Diego will be sent back into the lobby by Flash. And it's all left to Nameless and Kage. And this is what I talked about this. It is the chicken dinner curse. You win a chicken dinner in this game, the next game, you're getting cooked. Take a look at that. Black Mamba still looking strong. They love the Miramar map just as much as the guys from Afro Esports. So it's going to take a lot for them to make something happen. Here comes Lyric as well. Spray is good. Cristiano trying to pop one over to the side. Sad has been knocked away, and the reset might not be a possibility here for Dream Team. They do love to play as a unit, and Zero is trying to get an angle there, but Archer will be dropped with that S12K by Ibiza, sending him on vacation. And here he comes, tries to pop over, switches over. Will he drop him? Yes, he will. Zero, absolutely crazy, trying to go for the reset, but unfortunately, he was just a couple of seconds late. Sad and Archer will be sent back into the lobby now. This fight has matured into a 2 versus 2. Ibiza will be brought back up, and a grenade from MV might change the entire thing here. Luik, unfortunately, could not be playing with Reza, the main man, but they are trying to hold their ground in this 2 versus 2 against the guys from Dream Team. Corners looking strong. Ibiza again with that dreadful S12K, shoots straight to the skull. Itachi back into the lobby he goes. He's all left to Zero now. They are aware of his position. Grenade getting charged up, might be dropped through the corner. Jump shot over the top by Zero, can't seem to connect, and that's another one that bites the dust, unless somehow has been knocked away onto the other side by Afro Esports. They're not letting this one let up, but Zero's there trying to pop over again, tries to get the angle, feinting left and right, up, down, again, grenade over the side, tries to connect, feints to the right hand side, and Zero will escape by a slither of chance, but still Luik are still trying to mount the pressure on him. It's a 2 versus 1. They are trying to squeeze him out of this position, but Dream Team, they know exactly what they're gunning for here. They have to be alive. They need those grand final points. Will they be able to fend off these last 2 players? Zero beat that again. Oh, he manages to pop right through, and he almost got it locked away, but Luik will come out on top. Ibiza,
Man, what a time for all of these guys, as we do see that it was almost mutual shot destruction on both ends, but Luik managed to win that fight, even though they had just a three-man squad. So they got to be careful. I do hear some sounds coming through as they might be getting pushed pretty soon. But in the meantime, let's take a look at where all of these teams are currently situated. On the other end, there was another fight, of course. AE going toe-to-toe with the boys from Black Mamba. Black Mamba getting those eliminations against them and taking out 3 of their members. So he just left with Kage in that team for AE. Also, we see MOB now starting to go toe-to-toe with the boys from 14th.
Men of Blood are just circling the block there.
It's in the
Very,
guy.
very strong, playing around playing around the terrain there. Ninja's just trying to gather as much intel as possible. They are in a potential sandwich, but you know, he's trying to gather as much intel as he can because he's still in a very, very dangerous position. But he's having able to squeeze away one elimination there to circle the block as well. And they are trying to hold the line here, but the Ninja should be fine as he rotates away. They know that hanging around there was not going to be useful. But 11 and 31 are just going to try their best to hold out. But looks like 4 Portions will be setting their sights onto the guys from Black Mambas. Again, 4 Portions is also one of those teams that has the opportunity to snatch this away and be crowned champions. But all it takes is one amazing performance out of the bag, and it will change things again. Bishop with a return sprayer to Peachy. Again, the chaos is going to be non-ending between 4 Portions and the guys Black Mamba. But that's a beautiful return from Ninja. Gets the back line and will send Jay back into the lobby with the quickness. Absolutely fantastic stuff coming in from Men of Blood, using the terrain to their advantage, using the angles. I saw Ninja was rotating, and now we see the use, we see the evidence. They are absolutely cooking. Now Black Mambas, can they hold on?
Yeah, all the way on this side too as well. There's 2 teams who have been quite aggressive now, going toe-to-toe against each other. We're seeing Black Mamba getting themselves into a whole bunch of trouble, and I do believe that that will be it for them as they get taken out of the game. But we're not done yet. There's still a couple of teams who are about to begin a skirmish of their own too as well. The boys from Zen as well are getting into a fight with RSG. It is party after party at every single corner. You can see Killer being that man as he takes down that guy. They get the finish, but they still have a lot of work as he turns his sight onto Manny. Manny getting attacked from 2 corners, but he's able to defend that position as he does take down Your Might and gets another one too as well.
Whoa.
And now Zen is on the back foot as they find themselves with just 2 players left. What looked like they were going to take out the boys from RSG is now them on the back foot. So they have to find ways to reset quickly before RSG does and make that push.
RSG will surely crash the party right now. But hopefully the guys from Zenith will have something waiting for them the moment they decide to make it happen. Your Might is still knocked away over to that western side. It's going to take something special for them to hold out. But they are playing inside of a defensive line, so it will not require too much for them to hold around. But that's a beautiful grenade sent over the top there for 24k. And Men of Blood are just looking strong about the hour. Remember, this is a team that already has a chicken dinner, so it's not too far-fetched to hold them out. But Quilla has been spotted there. That's a beautiful touch. 24k gets the first. Face towards the left again, but he turned around too much. And that will be a wrap for him. RSG now on the receiving end of more chaos. Zenith Esports looking to break inside of that chamber to get rid of Quilla, but Your Might is still knocked away, and a reset would be the wiser choice. But Sean from the Invincibles pulls up to the scene and steals that one away.
My goodness, what a time as all of these teams are going toe-to-toe against each other. Not too far away from this fight is also Aatrox just lurking around. It'd be curious to see if their decision is to head all the way into that zone. I'll keep an eye on that. But Aatrox, yes, Aatrox has decided to go away from that particular position. As you can see them now prioritizing getting a good spot within the zone 2 as well. Foul play is also pretty close to 10-11 as well as the boys from GOW. I do believe we're going to see a skirmish coming down between the two of them as the shots are now beginning to fly. My goodness, what a time. What a time for all of this, guys. Zen is still in a fight in that blue zone, going toe-to-toe against RSG. Well, you can see now with the resets coming down on the side for RSG, now they do have some Oraimo headset at play. sorry, it's not a joke. I mean, it's funny.
Don't hate on Oraimo,
bro. I'm not hating Oraimo, sponsor me, I'm not hating. It's a joke. It's a joking stuff.
Ooh, that was a solid grenade from Danny Brown, though. But hold up, but Daya is one of those players that you have to be wary of. Zenith Esports now playing off the back line. It might be able to make something happen with that grenade just over the top. That's a perfect grenade, and it might hurt. It does hurt. Manny's been dropped away by Daya, but he peeked out, and he's going to be stopped dead in his track by Danny Brown on the backside. And Daya had no idea, but Klaus is somewhere trying to give the cover fire for Danny Brown to be knocked all the way back, but that's not going to be the case. Unfortunately, he was too far away. And again, Zenith Esports trying the absolute best to deal with the guys from RSG, but they were just overwhelmed. And I believe they were able to snatch, I think, one elimination from that engagement, but Klaus was already prepared to jump out from there. 10-11 now, trying to deal with the guys from Men of Blood. Creed pops one over to the right-hand side. Can't seem to connect the shots. God Yay has been sent back into the lobby. He will take a couple of hits more. Again, 11 now, trying to make a rotation from that western side. Going up to the top floor to hold the high ground again to pop over. Glitch knocked away by 11. Another knock to follow through. Men of Blood and Gods of War working hand in hand to make this happen. 0-3-1 running through the corners there. Pops one over. Gods of War trying to circle back. This might be the opportunity to steal it away from 10-11. 1, 2, 3, and that is the end. 10-11 go out with no points on the board. Now the top of the table is open. Gods of War might have just caught a break here, Fire.
Man, absolutely amazing stuff coming through right there. Quite unfortunate for the boys for 10-11, as they did find themselves in a sticky situation in between two very strong teams, definitely. Now God of War has come up here for the cleanup, as they will be glazing through the rest of the players from Men of Blood. And my goodness, what a time that we're seeing here so far, as MOB reaping, exactly what they sowed.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard Fire, but he said that these guys, Gods of War, were glazing through, man. So you already know what time it is. They were glazing through the guys from Men of Blood. Men of Blood, you were just glazed through. Big shout out to Fire for pointing that one out, because he saw exactly how you guys got glazed through. Gods of War now, can they make something pop? Beautiful grenade all the way towards the wrong side. Una grenade, they even get effects, yet Una they miss. Gods of War, can you make something happen? Yes, it's going to be a wrap, and Shango is the one to wrap it up. 5 eliminations for Gods of War. A chicken dinner here will put 10-11 back on their toes if 4 portions are not able to put numbers on the board, because they are still alive and they are playing from inside of the south side. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we still got a question coming up for you, and that question is, how many, list all of the weapons that use the 9mm. Yes, for the giveaway. Yo, you thought I forgot? Stay locked in. What weapons use the 9mm? List them in the comments. Use the hashtag 1080 champions and monster highlights. Yeah, that's the question asked. If you weren't paying attention, you've missed it. But I say it again, list all of the weapons that use the 9mm round. Tell me, what are those guns? List all of them in PUBG Mobile that use the 9mm round. Don't forget to use the hashtag 1080 champions and monster highlights. Remember, your answers go to Twitter. Head over to our Twitter page, look for that giveaway poster, and comment your answers right underneath it. So let's get back to the action, Fire.
Yeah, absolutely amazing stuff going down too as well. You're now beginning to see the boys from Aatrox light up they've not had quite the dominant tournament that they probably would have hoped for, but things are still looking good on their own end. Now, speaking of how things are looking, foul play now on the mix of things too, as well as Invincibles are looking to see if they can continue to rack up those points. Now, Invincibles, yesterday they got lit up at some particular point. To be curious to see if they can get another victory right here, as they have things in their line of sight and the shots continue to fly through, and Rage is able to do the work that's necessary to take them down. So Rage, just like yesterday, we saw him getting a whole bunch of eliminations, just going around and I think that's all he does, right? But what role is that? The person who just goes around and is just farming kills, what role is that? Is it Fragger or Scout?
I think it's called the Glazer.
Glazer, yeah, the Glazer,
just glazing, yeah.
That's glazing. That's glazing. Moving smoothly, In case you're wondering what the context of what glazing means right now, it just means moving smoothly through, like when you glaze, stuff. Yeah, just moving smoothly.
No need for any Vaseline, no need for any
exactly.
Just moving smoothly,
just
straight
moving
up.
Smoothly.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. The NPL glazing, ladies and gentlemen. Invincibles now have the sideline on 4 portions, playing off of the northern side. 4 portions have a fantastic Gary playing off the back end, playing side by side with these two are absolutely capable of dealing damage all the way across. And now Skinny pops his head up on Sean X's position. He's been spotted. Agba still knocked away, has not gotten picked up just yet, but Rage is going for it. It's a dangerous move, but it is absolutely definitely worth it. Invincibles have been trying their absolute best to find their angles to navigate through, but it looks like production just took the camera and put it on me. I guess they wanted you guys to see my face, and you guys have seen my face. The action is ramping up here, ladies and gentlemen. Invincibles back to full strength. Agba has gotten picked up. A grenade from Iconic is perfect towards the Aatrox team. Raikard is the one that swallows that grenade and he falls to the back line. Oh, that's a fantastic grenade from Agba himself. Knocks Skinny off. That might be an opportunity for them to steal the angles for 4 portions. Invincibles need this chicken dinner. They need it so much. I don't think they've been able to get one just yet, but now it's an opportunity for them to make something happen. Here comes Rex trying to take the 1v1, forces him out to the left-hand side. Now tries to rotate, jumps through an angle again to pop right over to the left-hand side again. Aatrox trying to hold up. Jump shot is good, tries to drop him, and he does manage to drop him. Beautiful angle there coming in from Rex. He tries to pop him over, makes it inside, tries to pop him, and he is gonna do for 2. 2 for 2 for Rex, as he wrecks the gods of war. They are not the gods of war, apparently. They are not. According to Rex, they are not the gods of war.
Whoa. How did he get that? How? Nah, that's
what you ask how. That's what me say, but they ask how from Zanzi that year. What did they do to me? I go, they ask how. Oh,
getting cooked.
4 portions are 4 portions are doing it. They're doing it now. This is that performance that we were talking about that they needed to put 10-11 on their toes. And I believe with this, they have. 10-11 made no points in this match. And now is an opportunity. Rycat peeked out a little bit too much there, and he takes a hit. HP levels has dropped. I totally forgot about Skinny. He peeked out and he's dropped immediately as well. Wrecked. We saw him do a 1v2. Can he do a 1v4 now? But 4 portions do not want to take this. I think Wreck just wants to tank in the blue and not give them the points. That would be way more ideal for them. Way more ideal.
Man, 4 portions. 4 portions, doing a whole lot of work in this particular game. Wreck still somehow holding on, but the sheer numbers coming through was just too much for him to handle. And at the end of the day, it is the boys from 4 portions who do get a winner chicken dinner. This time around with 13 eliminations. Skinny getting 6 of those, being absolutely wild in this game. But you still got to give it to the boys from Aatrox, as my man Rex managed to battle it out away for them and take them all the way in towards that 2nd spot. He dealt with a whole lot of teams, dealt with the boys from Invincibles, GOW, to get into that 2nd spot. So great stuff. We'll just go through this just in case, just to make sure we have that in case it's needed. But in the meantime, we will be taking a
Say now my love you didn't need for your love. Yeah, our love no be lie. We every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you, go quiet. Yeah, if you leave, I'm struggling your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want me to
That the giveaway poster. Send your answers over there. Look out for this poster on our Twitter. Comment right underneath this poster and give us your answers. Don't forget to use the circled highlights, the circled hashtags, Monster Highlights and 1080 Champions with your answer. The first correct answer will win themselves a pack of a pack of Monster Energy and the customized green themed 1080 merchandise set. So don't go too far away. Stay locked in. Don't forget, the question again is what weapons use the 9mm round in PUBG Mobile? Drop those answers, use the hashtags, and we will see who the winner is. We need 2 winners tonight, and we're going to get 2 winners. Best believe that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, one more match. That performance from 4 portions just changed the entire thing. 10-11 are still not safe. It still comes down to this final game. If they get eliminated early, there is a big chance that 10-11 will not win. 4 portions can still win. Gods of War can still win. It is still anyone's game. And we're about to find out whose game is going to be. So stay tuned and don't touch that dial. It's the NPL Season 7.
breakfast. Just where he's been, and I'll be worried about him next time you know the truth. I think he's just the man for you.
I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba.
So many reasons where I want it for you, my love. Now you I want to retire with my love. See all the little things you do, they make me know love. Oh no, no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come pull us out. I want you to make me there. Pull us out. Girl, I want making you pull us out. I feel like it's making you pull us out. No, pull us out. I want you to make me there. Pull us out. Girl, I want making you pull us out. I feel like it's making you pull us out. Pull us out.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find why I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to need you. But I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other one. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Everybody go to breakfast. You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you can talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that devil. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. I need to go and shadow. 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 I did what I got when then kill Sovoma. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lady Bona. Now so much you make with that pain all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do be another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. The young last. Now everybody go chop breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, don't cry, yo. I need people and shadow. 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 Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep a deep bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it. Kilo fat, I'm a dead chocolate, fine, no bucket, watch your love for like it, why not more, your body, chocolate, bush it ready, yeah, in my day, the ball, see, kilo fat, why now, my lady, tell me what's in there, body, I'm a damn easy, baby, and you want to give me control, if you want to get hurt, I'ma make up my you, I'ma need your gun, I go my you, I'ma need your gun, do maybe, I don't money there, do maybe don't go carry belly, do maybe, like one of me see, yeah, come see, baby, make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep a deep bong, 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 your body, kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it, shake it, bong, 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 shake it, fine girl, make it over there, do fine boy like this, so if I hear see want I go vex. Okini nafia, okini baby, okini let me, plenty money, okini nafia, okini baby, okini let me, plenty money, toke makiwa, weya motola, Messi agbe oya, palanga money, joya, shade joya, cheka wole patako, mama sexy mama, follow me come on, joya.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find why I give you what you need.
Dribble, then turn back. That nigga will run inside the box. He will run inside the box. 9 times out of 10, that nigga will run inside the box and he will dribble you.
Wallahi.
I remember the day where they play. I don't know if it was Atletico Madrid. He
Wallahi,
won't
bro.
finish their right back. He won't finish their
Wallahi.
right back, bro. It was next level stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nigerian Pro League. It is the final game of the finals of the Harmattan split. Prize pool money up for grabs. Grand final points up for grabs. A chance to play for millions of naira in Lagos come August. The Nigerian Pro League, ladies and gentlemen, in all of its glory. Brought to you by 10 and 80, Carbon Finance, Monster Energy. We are all gathered here to witness greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to take this final game? We just saw a masterclass performance again from 4 Portions. Let us not forget, 4 Portions is the only team now that has 3 chicken dinners. They have 3 chicken dinners. So they have already won on the chicken dinner front if this comes down to a tie. It is all to play for in this final game. If 4 Portions can have another performance like the one we just saw, I believe they will be crowned champions. I believe they will be the winners of the Harmattan split, and they will get themselves those much needed points to get into the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll see how things go as the fights have already started. One of the players from Atros gets caught out by Gravity from GOW. And GOW will be looking to see if they can perform a lot better in this game. As remember, it was one of the players from Atrox, wrecked, who absolutely wrecked them. I had to do that. I can't help
Foul
myself.
play have foul play have not been impressive so far. Honestly, they've not been doing the Lord's work. They've not been doing the Lord's work. I mean, I've seen how they've progressed over the course of this NPL. I was really having some serious high hopes for them, but in these finals, they've just been struggling. And I don't like the fact that they've been struggling. I expected so much more from them, but hopefully, something comes out of this final game, and maybe they'll be able to rise to the occasion.
Yeah, absolutely. We might see things, them go back to the drawing board and turn things up, as they will be looking to play a lot better when they do move into that final circle. But they still have got a lot of play here in this final game. We're curious to see if they can rack up those points that will count for them eventually. I mean, I do still think they've had some, highlight moments, in their fights in Miramar, giving us some spectacles that they've won a couple of those. But so far, overall, they've not been able to gather those needed points. But they're around the vicinity of the boys from Atrox. Atrox have lost one of their players, but they still got wrecked. That man is very dangerous, as we saw from him in the previous game. We'll be curious to see if he's able to replicate the same performance. He's got Lazy just around the corner right here, and I'm not sure if Lazy is quite aware, because, man, if he goes out in the open, he might get caught off guard.
Yeah, there's a big chance of him getting caught off guard there if he's not mindful of his surroundings. Again, I don't know why they're playing so deep, up in this position. I hate, playing around areas like these where the amount of intel you can get is limited because of how many odd buildings, are in the general area, and places like the apartments in school, this George area. I think another place I would talk about is somewhere in Yasnaya, like and it's always, it requires way too much. It takes so much away from the amount of time you can spend gathering utilities. You always have to be on the lookout. You just have to always be worried about where your opponents might just sneak in from. RSG have been forced into a split. It's always different when you start the game and then you choose to play a split, because the position that you have in areas like this, again, like I said, is always very limited because of the amount of buildings packed together. It is one thing to land here as just one team, but when you have a lot of enemies around, you always have to play on your feet. You always have to be very, very careful. You always have to be aware that that time, that loot where you loot might just be your last.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to make sure that they keep on guard in this position. But speaking about this position, there's RSG Manny, who is pretty close to Kage right now. And I'm sure that Kage has definitely heard him and is quite aware of that threat that is around his vicinity. You can see that the rest of the players too from AA are also trying to get their positions on the flank ready. Danny Brown is also on guard, trying to see if he can take on. So it's a battle of two teams that are quite strong, and my fear right here is that it might be mutual assured destruction on both ends, as the two guys might not get out of this one with a full team.
Yeah. Woo, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take something special, that's for sure. It is going to take something special, that is for sure. Again, Saints gets caught off away by Atrox. Atrox were not even in the conversation at all. They weren't even in the conversation, but they've gathered enough intel playing from outside of this area. You see, that is what makes this area so, you know, so unnerving and dangerous. You know, I mean, look at Saint now. He's been knocked away in the open. Gods of War creeping up in the back line. Aatrox up north, hillside. All the smokes in the world won't save you from the ops. You know, all the smokes in the world will not save you from the ops. Surely his lazy will probably get sprayed down now if he's not careful enough. If you know Aatrox have the ability to spray him and get him knocked away. What did I say? It's too easy. That is exactly what was going to happen. It is exactly what was going to happen. No intel. This is a cause. This is because there was no intel. They didn't tell him that Gods of War had just pulled up, you know, and he even faced the direction of Aatrox, you know, up on that hillside. That is the direction that he was even facing because he.
But are you sure they know? Are you sure they know? Are you sure they know? Because they might have bought earphones. You know when you shop at bar.com?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's blame it on the headphones.
Headphones,
okay,
exactly.
But then when you get knocked, you know you can still know the direction from where you got knocked from now, based off the hit markers that you get on your screen. You know, like if you're immersed enough, the hit markers, you know, from the screen will tell you what direction the bullets came from, even if you didn't hear them. You know, even if you didn't hear them, unless the weapon is suppressed. That is the only time you won't be able to tell. You know, unless you're hit with something like a suppressed sniper or a VSS or something like that. But I feel you will not be able to tell the exact location or you're hit from because of, you know, if we're taking out audio. I think the hit markers on the screen should they usually tell, like these I think you're seeing these green things that are showing on the screen right now. These are, you know, hit markers from play zone damage. Hit markers from bullet damage are different. I think they are red, or could be, I think you can customize the colors, but I'm not sure. I think you get red hit markers and you get the direction on the screen as the player where you got hit from. So if you get hit, you know, from the left hand side of the screen, you know you get somebody shot you from the west, even if you didn't hear the shots. You know, but again, I could be wrong. Maybe that is not a thing anymore. But Valley gets dropped away. The Gods of War, they are chasing after this game like their life depends on it, and that is what I love to see.
Man, absolutely amazing stuff. As bodies continue to drop in this game, you can see GOW currently making those rotations. They are dealing with the boys from Aatrox, but Wrecked is quite dangerous, especially when it comes to his. Ooh, but his HP is low. He still did it. Whoa. Don't sleep on this guy, man. Don't sleep on this guy. Damn.
A lot of transfer fees are about to be paid in this NPL transfer window, that's for sure. A lot of transfer fees, man, and I'm here for it. I would love to see it, but it doesn't end just there. There's more and more utilities to work through, but most of these teams do have to find something. Oh, and that's going to be a wrap. Creed will be sent back into the lobby by Buttercup. Their esports up to 3. But they have lost Ying and Jabulani in the process of getting those numbers up. But it's not over just yet. Aatrox still continue to rain hell onto the guys from Gods of War. Gravity will be the latest victim. They're absolutely cooking right now. 11 trying to do it all by himself, but their esports will not be letting that one slide. As Men of Blood, their journey comes to an end on the top of this hill, courtesy of their esports, and that will bring their NPL journey to a close. How many points did they get towards the grand finals? Was it enough? Did they do enough? We will find out when the leaderboard drops. But ladies and gentlemen, the action will continue to pop over. We'll see who is going to come out on top. Gods of War have been struggling so hard, but they've lost every single player. It's all down to the fierce man, DG himself. Can he make something happen? Can he snake his way to victory?
Man, Some amazing stuff that we've seen in this lobby so far, as has been action packed at every single corner. You can see them now trying to make those rotations happen. 14th is also not too far away from the boys from 10-11. We might see something going down on that corner, but we'll keep an eye on them for now, as we will pay some attention into that zone. Luwick is also quite close too as well. But for now, let's take a look at that place, and we still see 14th not too far away from 10-11, and it's looking quite good for 10-11 actually in this game, as one of the competitions for that top spot, the boys from GOW has been taken out, or some of the players have been taken out, so it's looking good on that end. But contending for that number one spot is the boys from 4P, aka the retirement team, who have continued to, put off a spectacle. I mean, it's their words, not mine. It's actually the words of Skinny himself, who has said that they are still under retirement. They just came out, to just show people that even if you're an OG, you can still perform. And we love to see it, as they've come here, to try to make a statement. But on the other end, we'll be turning our sights right now onto 10, 11, and 14. They had initially gotten a knock, but they are making a full send into this position. A couple of nades on hand for the boys from 10, 11, as they do get a knock onto Cold. And it's quite a very, very tough moment for them.
You can see 24K just hanging out outside. 10-11 trying to breach and take away this position, and he is going to be popping right through. That's a beautiful angle, using that to the advantage. Bam Bam gets dropped off. Glitch and Gaudier trying their absolute best to work something here, but that's a fantastic grenade from Glitch, and that will shut the door against the guys from 14th Gaming. They're circling back. Bam Bam is still knocked away. He hasn't gotten picked up just yet. Gaudier has been heard. He has been spotted, but another grenade from Glitch shuts that one away. 10-11 looking hungry, and this might just be the turnaround that they were looking for. DBS straight to Jay, sends him back into the lobby. Bam Bam finally getting picked up, and 10-11 trying to circle around the block and gather as much intel as possible on who is alive and who is left. 24K has been heard. Now they will make the advance to pop through, but RSG just pulled up to the scene, and now is a wrap. Invincibles are also in the cut, but RSG have started cooking. Drop two bodies immediately. Bam Bam get knocked away, and now's an opportunity. 10-11 are in trouble right now. RSG just pulled up to the matrix, and they might have just changed the entire dynamic. Gaudier's trying to get picked up. That guy's trying to pop a grenade inside. RSG might just be the team that puts the thorn in the side of 10-11. Fantastic grenade from Manny. He drops another one. An angle now to fall right through. Glitch finally getting picked up. It's a 2 versus 4. Bam Bam playing off the back end. RSG just waited for the opportunity to steal something here, but he's gonna be dropped by Glitch with the DBS. RSG now in trouble. It's a 2 versus 3. An angle now trying to be covered again by Manny. Pops a grenade through the inside. RSG trying to steal something here. He has him dead to rights, and that's a fantastic grenade. Bam Bam getting dropped away. Now it's a 1 versus 3. Glitch, the last one left for 10-11. Can he make something happen here? Are we about to witness greatness? It's the finals of the NPL, but it is the final game for 10-11, as they will be sent back into the lobby by RSG. Did 10-11 do enough? 4 portions are still alive.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what, Priest here? I want to see what the finals is gonna look like. If we we can wait to calculate now, Abby. Can we?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
We'll see, but man, I really want to find out who wins this one. But before we talk about that particular fight, let's quickly switch onto Dream Team, who is going to go against the boys from Then. You can see that they've lost 1 player, so it's just left with Sad, Zero, and Archer. They're quite capable of holding their own. They've also gotten a knock onto Killer. Madara is holding a position in that building, but the nade pulling up just including required damage as well. But Sad taking on some hit from a distance, as I do believe the third party is also coming in on this fight too, as well as the boys from 4P want to get in on that conversation. But Dream Team have done just quite enough to repel the attack coming through from Zen. And that will be the end of the fight from the boys from Zen, as we'll see where they stand on the leaderboard later on. But my goodness, Chris, what a game right there. Opening it up for 4P from RSG.
Yeah, insane. Absolutely insane. RSG, the thorn in the side. The biggest thorn in the side of 10-11 coming towards this final game. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Did not see that one coming. Did not see that happening.
Man, they pushed onto them with the quickness and made sure that they took them out. Absolutely amazing stuff. But it is not the end. We still got a whole bunch of fights. You can see the boys from Invincibles are also making the rotations on. They've gotten 2 eliminations for themselves. They're not too far away from RSG2 as well. So we might see a skirmish going down between these two guys as they're going toe-to-toe against each other, looking to see who begins the fight right here. It is RSG versus Invincibles. And let's see how it goes.
Ooh, RSG. The team. I did not expect this from them, but they are taking the game. They're taking the bull by the horns, and this might be a potential chicken dinner for them or Afro Esports again. That would also put a spanner in the works. If Afro Esports can get another chicken dinner with high eliminations, that might just change things. RSG, on the other hand, the chicken dinner might put them well over into a significant point barrage. Might even put them into the 100 points or 90 points margin. You never know how many more they can farm. Invincibles as well, still in the mix. That guy getting pulled out by Black Mamba, and now is an opportunity for RSG to reap what they sow in terms of chaos, but the rest of the team are already on the mix. It looks like Black Mambas are starting to circle the block here. They want the engagement. They want the numbers. 4 portions will be losing one. This game is all for 4 portion right now. They have to perform exceptional. Fantastic spray from Ijebu Gari, but he misses. So, shots there onto the guys from Dream Team, but they managed to deliver themselves. And I'm talking sweet delivery towards the guys from 4 portion. Again, jump shot is good. Jump shot is better. Dream Team will be sent back into the lobby. Ijebu Gari with a 3-piece, and I ain't talking KFC.
Man, what a time for all of this, guys. Invincibles, on the other end, still holding quite strongly. And Peachy and his boys... Well, Peachy's been taken down. Skin is currently knocked down, but they do have the boys from AE not so far away from their vicinity. They'll be looking to see if they can make those rotations into that zone quickly. And it's a very, very, very tough time for a whole lot of these guys. But pulling onto the vicinity too as well. Right next to AE is Riley's and Co, as they are driving around, and they do want to take this engagement. As you've seen, Riley's has pulled up onto this location. I do believe this is where the nades will now begin to fly. With the nade in hand for Riley's, he's looking to... Kage.
Big danger. Absolutely big danger for the Invincibles right here. They are fighting for their lives. They cannot seem to breach Afro Esports. They cannot seem to find the angles. They are getting forced into an uncomfortable position. Agba again peeks out again. He's going to be dropped by Sean. He's going to be dropped by, I believe that was Crusader from Foul Play, playing off inside of the blue zone. And Foul Play have been waiting to breach inside, but 007 will be stopped dead in his tracks by Sean. Invincibles trying their absolute best to hold on for dear life. They've got 2 bodies that have been dropped away and another angle to be forced out. Invincibles have Sean playing on the highest ground possible. Afro Esports trying their absolute best to navigate, but I believe that is going to be a wrap for them if they are not careful, and I believe Afro Esports will be stopped dead in their tracks. And that is going to be the end for them. 4 portion on the other end coming in from that western side. Aatrox will be the team they have to go through to make it inside. but this is the performance that they are looking for. This is the chicken dinner game that they need to be crowned champions. I believe with just enough points, they might just do it. Invincibles, on the other hand, have 8 and counting, and they've still got 3 players up. There is still a big opportunity here for the Invincibles to get something out of this.
Man, what a time. Hearts beating. Definitely, teams are, just looking for that one opportunity. Ajax gets taken out of the game. Invincibles put in a whole bunch of points so far. The team eliminations currently stands at 8. But they will need to begin their rotations. They've lost one player. They've lost Riley's for now. But they're looking pretty good when it comes to the number of eliminations they have. 4 portions on the other end. 2 have lost Peachy. But they still have a whole couple of players. As long as you have Spag and Pepsi, you're good to go. Well dehydrated, and you're good to go.
Spag and Pepsi, good to go. Invincibles now making their rotation. 2 seconds on the clock. And they made the right call. So now there's ops everywhere you go. I believe that is Black Mamba. This might be the game that Black Mamba surprises everyone, because it is going to be so intense coming into the final third. We've got RSG with 4 eliminations, but they have lost 1 player. Black Mamba is at full strength. 4 portion, playing as B as well. Gods of War, Deji, finally discovered, and he will be sent back into the lobby. Now we are down to 5 teams, 16 bodies in the cut. 4 portions still trying to make their way in. They are playing in from that northwestern side. It's going to be a very tricky rotation for them to make, as Ijebu Gari will be taking a serious hit to the head. I don't know if that was an AWM, but he's hit and he's hurt. And this performance here might stop 4 portions from getting that chicken dinner. It might be the thing that stops them from claiming the title of champion. It all boils down to how they can defend this line that they have. They're already starting to make those rotations and get inside of that circle, inside of that zone. Agba peeks out. He will take a couple of shots to the chest and will hop right behind to get some cover. Skinny gets discovered by Anes, dropped away. 4 portions will be cut down now to 2 players only. Chicken dinner slipping away courtesy of Black Mamba. Black Mamba are known for doing this. They are known for being the ops of the top teams. They will ruin your opportunity on the final day. And here they are, doing it again. Cooking, absolutely cooking. The guys from 4 portions, Spag and Pepsi, dropped away as well. It's all left to Ijebu Gari now. He drops himself right within the sights of 4 portions across the corners. It's all left for Black Mambas to deal with them now. But Luik is still in the cut, sending a couple of shots towards the guys from Invincibles. Shaw knocked away. 10 eliminations for the Invincibles. They are doing absolutely perfect performance from them now. This might be a big move, a big step in the right direction for the Invincibles, but Luik already know what they want to do, moving inside of that play zone. Opportunity comes but once, and they will take it forward. Danny Brown is still in the mix. He continues to spray forwards, catches the guys from Black Mambas at bay, and Ness playing off the deep end, holding the angles tight and center. I don't know if they've done enough, but it's all left to Ijebu Gari. Swipes it over with the DBS, and with that he's able to make something happen. Pops inside the vehicle, and this guy hasn't been able to spot him. He twitches over and he tries to drop him, but fortunately Beezer was ready with the S12K, and that will be wraps for the guys from 4 portions, and I don't think they did enough to overthrow 10-11.
Man, absolutely amazing gameplay coming through right here from all of these guys. We'll be curious to see if 4 portions have just done quite enough, if they didn't get, the same amazing gameplay like we expected from them to seal this game through. But we will see what that does mean at the end of the day. Right now, it is Black Mamba versus the Invincibles. And who's going to come out on top right here? Invincibles have just a 1 player. It's a 1v2 situation. Agba obviously has been in this situation a couple of times. He can get that clutch. We saw so many 1v2s yesterday. Will this be another one? It's all down to who has the gun skills and the line of sight to get those knocks.
1v2 scenario here, ladies and gentlemen. And Flash is already starting to make those moves. It's all left to Agba. We've seen him clutch scenarios just like these. We've seen him do this in the past. Can he do it one more time for the Invincibles? Can he turn their eliminations from 11 to 13. And that's a good spray. That's a almost perfect spray. But now they have the angles on him. Now he starts to charge the grenade. Oh, he peeked out a little bit too much there. And that grenade, is it perfect? Did he connect? No, he did. He did not. He missed the grenade, unfortunately. Now he has the opportunity to deal the damage. He should have looped the grenade. He should have looped it. He should have looped that grenade. Ooh, but he manages to escape the danger. Switching over now. Can he pop? They're using the same angle. Can he pop over? Gets the first knock. Gets back into cover. Takes a couple of hits. Agba, can he do it? 1 for 2, but he stopped. He's stopped by Black Mamba. Once again, Black Mamba will be the team to take the chicken dinner away from the mouth of the Invincibles, away from the mouth of 4 Portions, away from the mouth of RSG. Black Mamba, the dark horse in the NPL. They will be your ops down to the final day. NPL Season 7 Harmattan Split Finals. Black Mamba will take their first chicken dinner at the expense of all the teams that needed it the most. You love to see it. You love to see it. I asked you, will you be there? Black Mamba said, yes, we will be there in HD.
Absolutely amazing stuff coming through right here in the final game of the night. So let's take a look at the eliminations they had. Black Mamba finishing this one with 8 eliminations and getting the winner chicken dinner. In second place, the Invincibles almost getting that clutch, but finishing with 11 eliminations. Yeah. In third place, it is boys from RSG. I did think they got more. I thought they got more with the amount of action they got, but they finished with 5 eliminations. Loic finishing with 3, and 4 Portions in 5th place with 4. Now, this is very important, Priest. Will this be enough? Depending on where 10-11 finished. GOW on the other end too as well, getting 3 eliminations. Aatrox with 4. AE with 2. Foul Play with none. Dream with 4. Dream with 5, Zen with none, 10-11 in 12th place with 4. So they did get some eliminations at least, which is definitely going to count for them. We'll see what that means if they can take that number 1 spot. Their esports getting 4, 14th getting none, and MOB getting 2 eliminations right in that one. So, Priest, it's over to you. Was that enough? That's the question. Was that enough for them to get that win?
Yeah, I think it was. I think 10-11 did just enough. Just enough. I think they did just enough to claim it. I don't know. We're gonna have the leaderboard very, very shortly. I think we just need a couple of minutes and the leaderboard is gonna be ready. But I think 10-11 did just enough. I think they did just enough. I know that it was open. The moment they got eliminated in 12th place, no placement points. We only 4 eliminations. I knew that 4 Portions had to do exactly what they did in the previous game to win. They didn't do that, So, and we didn't have any surprise performances except for, Invincibles. But the Invincibles didn't do those crazy numbers as well. They only did 11. I was expecting if Invincibles did something like 16, 17, there might have been fire on the mountain for 10-11, but I don't think that is the case here. The gap 10-11 had at the beginning of today was not a huge gap. It wasn't even up to 10 points between them and I believe it wasn't even a big gap between them and a team like Invincibles, even RSG. Those teams were not too far away, but then they did also manage to, I think they did also manage to get themselves some significant points across the board today. But, they still had a game where they got no points at all, and that was a big, big problem because 4 Portions managed to perform exceptionally in said game. So again, this was another opportunity for 4 Portions, but then Black Mamba, they are the thorn in the side for any team that's just trying to make it up there. They will drag you down. They will ruin your day. And I love it. That's why I love Black Mamba. They will ruin your day. You think you have everything locked down, except Black Mamba will turn up and get a chicken dinner in the final game. RSG were on the cusp of doing a top 3 finish. RSG would have finished in the top 3. if they had gone to chicken dinner, I believe they would have overtaken Gods of War. I don't think they have now. I think because they were stopped by Black Mamba and they didn't get up to 10 eliminations. I think they were just a couple of points shy of Gods of War. But the leaderboard will tell us what is gonna go on going forward. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not over just yet. We're gonna have the leaderboard soon. But don't forget, giveaway is still on. We need 2 winners. Is it going to be you? Because if nobody wins, I will take the monster. I will take the shirt. I'll take everything. I will embezzle it. Best believe. Quote me on that. I will embezzle. So head over to our Twitter page, 1080, twitter.com or x.com/1080 play, and fill in your answers right under that giveaway post. File, can you please pull up the giveaway poster one more time so that everyone on the stream can see exactly what I'm talking about? Yes. So don't forget to use the hashtags Monster Highlights and 1080 Champions to answer your question. So one more question. Again, this question now, the winner of this, the answer to this question is going to be very, very interesting, because like I said, still got one more question. It's supposed to be 2 questions. I asked one earlier. So the first question was, list all of the weapons that use the 9mm round. List those weapons. Put your answer in the comment section right underneath this post on Twitter using the hashtags Monster Highlights and 1080 Champions. Now, another question. This question also, you're going to get yourself a 1080 green themed shirt. The first correct answer to follow right after this question comes through is going to win this shirt. So pay attention. Listen very, very closely. Listen very, very closely to the question. Listen very, very closely to the question. The NPL sponsor, Carbon Finance, what was their name before they changed to Carbon? The NPL sponsor, Carbon Finance, what was your name before they became Carbon Finance? Do a little bit of research, ladies and gentlemen. Do a little bit of research and find out. The NPL.
Can I answer this one?
Sponsor. No, fire.
But you didn't tell me.
You are a thief. No.
I know this answer clearly.
No.
Sorry.
The NPL sponsor. Our sponsor for the past, I believe, 3 seasons of the NPL. If not 3 seasons, past 2 seasons of the NPL. Carbon Finance. They used to have a different name before they became Carbon Finance. What is that name? The first correct answer will win a 1080 branded, Carbon branded, green themed merch set. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. And by the time we return, don't forget the first question I asked. List the weapons that use the 9mm round, and what was the name of Carbon Finance before they became Carbon Finance, the official sponsor of the Nigerian Pro League? So get in there, dig the answers out, and post them. Don't forget to use the hashtag Monster Highlights and 1080 Champions. Again, so we'll be right back. And by the time we return, we're going to have the leaderboard ready for all of you. So stay tuned, stay strapped, stay ready. Don't touch that dial. The leaderboard will drop very shortly.
all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing the story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, so you know you know me. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I get lonely, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come and feel me slowly. Love, I've seen that way, believe I do the world, I've seen that. Yeah, nobody will be over. Now the Lord, I go far. Who's the one that they buy? That's all they need to shit out. And then I really put you to buy. Midnight, no, I can't shit out.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there by my side. Whenever I'm around, you make me feel low. Whenever I'm alone, you're there for my soul. Wherever you're around, girl, that's where I call my own. Whenever you're down, I'll be there. Dancing with you forever. You see through the storm, take me as I am. Baby, it's magic every time I look together. I'm your cousin, hold you for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. I am priest. Take it. Are you ready? Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's God. 4 portions, ladies and gentlemen. The retirement home has won the Harmattan split finals for the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. Ladies and gentlemen, 129 points. I said it. 3 chicken dinners is no joke. 3 chicken dinners is where they absolutely cooked. And the placement points they kept racking up. In this last game, they were in the top 5. And they got 4 eliminations. The points, they just kept adding and adding. I didn't even know the gap was going to be this much. I really thought it was very close. But I was wrong because I kept forgetting that for every match that 10-11 got swept out, 4 portions just kept adding points. And I knew that it was that match that 10-11 didn't get any points that was going to be their undoing. But Gods of War is still maintaining the top 3 finish with 101 points, 10-11 with 114. Black Mamba catapulting with that final third into the top 4 with 93 points. RSG in 5th place with 89 points. Invincibles in sixth place with 78. Afro Esports in seventh place with 71. Harsh in eighth place with 60. 14th in ninth place with 57. Foul Play in 10th place with 51. Men of Blood in 11th place with 46. Aatrox in 12th place with 41. Dream Team in 13th place with 37. Dare Esports in 14th place with 35. Cole in 15th place with 33. And 21st Century in 16th place with 27. Fire Retirement Home don't win NPL Harmattan split final.
Oh my man, the Retirement Boys, aka the Retirement Boys, 4P have won the competition. Mad stuff, mad stuff, mad stuff. Amazing gameplay coming down from them, and my goodness, what a day, what a day, what a day. I mean, they deserve it. You saw the gameplay coming through from them, and all these guys have been outstanding. So, I mean, with those names on the team, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect?
I mean, you gotta respect. You gotta respect. You see, it's that thing. Is that thing I was talking about? Is that thing I was talking about? It's not about all these doing tricks on it, man. You just gotta know what to do. You just gotta know what to execute. And 4Portion were absolutely executing. They were executing like it was the 1940s, and you got, you know, and you were like in the deep south. They were just executing anything, and they made it happen. Absolute beautiful stuff coming in from 4Portions. I really thought 10-11 had it in the bag. I totally forgot about the placement points. I kept looking at the eliminations and I kept forgetting the placement points. That is where, you know, 4Portions were shining, where 10-11 were falling short. Do you see? That's how you never know that you have to be balanced in both lanes. You can't just be shooting and eliminating. You also have to try to get a significant finish. You know, 4Portions in this last game still cracked into the top 5, still managed to add some more points. I mean, they were absolutely beautiful to watch throughout. You know, so that tells you that, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. So don't forget to head over to our Twitter, put your comments under that, our last post, put your answers in there. I asked 2 questions. What weapons use the 9mm? Don't forget to use 1080 champions and monster highlights. What weapons use the 9mm? List them all out, and you can win yourself a pack of monster and a 1080 green teamed merchandise set. And don't forget, second question, Carbon Finance, the NPL sponsor, who were they before they became Carbon Finance? They had another name. They were pretty famous. They were pretty popular. What was that name? Starts with the letter P. Let me even help you guys. Starts with the letter P. So, you know, I've helped you guys enough. Now, for those people, wait day till the stream end. Now, then go hear this one. So head over to our comment section on Twitter. Put your answers in there. Let's get 2 more winners. Let me send out all these packs of monster. They are done. I'm too tempted. I might just start selling it from my house. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy Priest. My man Fire has been amazing with me here today, and we brought you guys action. So we're gonna take a break before we get ready. Next month, less than 2 weeks, rain splits registration will open up. The violence continues. Will you be there?
All right, guys. Amazing stuff. It's been a great competition so far. I have enjoyed it. I hope you guys have. We'll catch you guys at the next one and see you guys in the rain splits. For now, it is bye-bye from us at 10 and 80. Catch you guys later.
breakfast.
And I'll be worried about him, yeah. I think he's just the man for you, yeah. So brand but you marry him.
I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba. So many reasons why I want for you, my love. Now you I want to retire with my love. See I give me good things you do, they make me know love. Oh no, this not a sister in the whole of me for sure. Baby come pull us out. I want to make you there. Pull us out. Girl I want making you pull us out. I feel like making you pull us out. No, pull us out. I want to make you there. Pull us out. Girl I want making you pull us out. I feel like making you pull us out. Pull us out.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find why I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is something yes. I try to need you. But I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I got to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other one. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by fault and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, though. I'm a mind that's you can talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go and shadow. I did what I got when them kill Soboma. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for leggy bona. Now so much you make you have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Venice. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Venice. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do I need to go and shadow. 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 Another banger. Make a call, make a bomb, 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 make a call, make a deep, but the bomb, 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 your body, kakara, make a bomb, 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 on a make it. Kilo fat, I'm a dead chocolate, fine, fine, oh, bucket, watch your love for like it, why not more, your body, chocolate, bush it ready, yeah, imade, double see, kilo fat, why now, my lady, tell me what's in there for you, I'm a damn easy, baby, I want to give me control, even want to get out, I'ma make up my eye, I'ma need that can you, I go my eye, I'ma need that can you, maybe, do maybe, I don't money days, do maybe don't go carry belly, do maybe, like one of me see, yeah, come see, yeah, baby, make a bomb, make a bomb, 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 make a bomb, make a deep, but the bomb, 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 your body, kakara, make a bomb, 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 on a make it, get it, bomb, 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 get it, fine girl, make it over there, do fine boy like this, so if I hear see what you want in there, I go vex. Okini nafia, okini baby, okini let me, plenty money, okini nafia, okini baby, okini let me, plenty money, toge market wa, where your motola, Messi agbe oya, palangma money, joya, shade joya, take a holiday patako, I'm a sexy mama, follow me come on, joya.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find why I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me something, yes, yes. I try to need you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Say that me the mess of my mind. And I me the make you free of my mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say that my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be lie. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you goodbye. Yeah, if you leave, I'm stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Get me what needs to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, every day. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. same. No one loves you like that. No one wants you the same way. Up till the morning, my heart was done from your loving. I just wanna get you beside me.